Another Golden Kappa train. How come I feel like I have had like two already in the last how long? I don't even know. Do you like this labeled disco music instrumental? But lyrics, I guess? Is this better? My voice? Because I think the only thing that might have happened. No? Hmm. Maybe it changed my input. Let me see. The thing probably is that I dared pull my GoXLR closer to me, and the ports in the back of it are made by a monkey's paw or something like that. Better? We'll see. It's probably because Oh my gosh. If you move it at all, I'm gonna move it back to where it was. Dare I do it? If the wires even move a tiny bit, it freaks out, dude. Which is so dumb for a piece of hardware that costs how much now? I did get this new one for free, but it's because the other one broke. How much does the big one cost? Dude. It's haunted. It could be haunted. You know why I like this song? Because it was in Napoleon Dynamite. That's why I like it. That's why I like it. What the heck? Why is this on my disco instrumental disco mix? Mix? Instrumental disco music picked just for you. Star Wars intro theme. Give me this hype chest. Whoa, golden kappa, choo-choo kappa face. XLR price $360 on sale. List price is $399. And then the mini is $179. No, this is stream 2 of Disco Elysium. And so I am still very early on in the game. Hey, look at this guy. Oh, ignore that. Ignore the one that says piss. What's this one? An arrow? Mr. Hawaiian? Mr. Baby? Mr. Baby? How can I gotta make this bigger. Oh, yes, dude. You like it so far? Yes. It's really cool. I think because, I like making choices that at least trick me into thinking that I have agency. You know what I mean? Because even if there is a predetermined outcome in some games, like Baldur's Gate or, Dragon Age, at least I feel like my choices are something. And then also that my choices are referenced again. You know? You know? So funny that there was a mic crackle and I was like, oh, okay, I know what that was. For once. Instead of being like, guess we're dealing with it. His little foot. Look at him, he's like curled up like a little cinnamon roll. Look at his little breathing. Maybe he's having a dream. Gilgamesh is out sleeping in the window. It's a little dark in here. But that's okay. I had a migraine for most of the day. And I feel like it's probably still there a tiny bit. But that's how it goes. Rad Jumper, thank you. I think it's from Hot Topic. I think. I've got tangerine slices. And I've got my TwitchCon Paris shirt that has a croissant on it. Also, speaking of TwitchCon, I don't know that I'll be going. Right now, I'm kind of in the no, I will not. Mostly because, as nice as it is to see everybody, I feel like I don't really do social things anyways. So then I have to, like, go. I have to fly there. I pay for all of it. The only thing that might convince me to go is if Uncle Disco does go to this one. And then maybe I'll just go out for the day. One day. I could do one day in Rotterdam and come back. Just to see Uncle Disco. I'd do it. Disco Con. That's literally it. Maybe I can go for one day. Not even buy a ticket to TwitchCon. Because there's not even like... Like, I go in the convention and I look around. And then usually I go... Okay, well, really all I did was say hi to people. I thought this was gonna be salt and pepper, but it's not. All I do is really say hi to people. Don't put that pressure on me. You don't have to, though. That's just if you go. I said I'll go if Bobo goes. Does that mean technically I'll go if Disco goes? I think so. I think that's what it means. I want this, I've got a window now that has all of the chat in it. As in chat for, like, more than one chat. The problem is... I have the eyes of an old person. And... it's, the font that it starts in is small. So I've Control Plused on it. My contacts are rusty. No, they're new still, so... I say that. After I did my hair, I sprayed myself directly in the left eye. With hairspray. Like, and instantly I was like, okay, what the fuck? I think because there was, like, goop on the spraying bit, like, hardened hairspray, because it's, like, at the last of the hairspray. Like, I'm pretty sure what I used today was, that's it, it's empty. And so, I think it was just enough to, like, alter the trajectory of the hairspray to make it so that it went directly into my eye. Well, I've got no, I have no eyeliner on today, but I have mascara on. And also have hairspray in my eyeball. After I did my hair, as in after I used my curling thing, which is a straightener, but I use it for curling. See you, Disco. Enjoy your dog. When you pee and it comes out at an angle. I suppose so. I suppose. No, I don't think that's why I have a migraine. I think I have a migraine because of lack of sunlight, vitamin D. And then I think I haven't been drinking enough water again. Mostly because I think while I was sick, I was drinking some water, but I was mostly drinking a lot of tea, which I think probably just dehydrated me because of it being hot. Also, yes, I was up till like 2 a.m. playing Marvel Rivals. But don't get me started on that because I don't want to have to complain. Because I was pissed off last night. Because I got target banned because someone wanted to teach me a lesson. They were like, two duo queuing healers who played Loki and Invisible Woman saw that I selected that I would play Cloak and Dagger, and so they banned Cloak and Dagger, and they said, basically they were like, this is for the one tricks who need to learn other characters because she always gets banned at higher levels. They were on my team. And they were like, which is, okay, are you playing to win or what? They were like, you need to learn how to play other stuff, basically. So they banned Cloak and Dagger. So I was like, okay, I'll go DPS. Yeah, I reported them. You can watch it on Ratboy's stream last night. It was ridiculous. And they just were like, they played Invisible Woman and Loki. And the Invisible Woman there was so many times where she had her ult for so long and she didn't use it, to the point that that they thought that she had to have an ult in order for Loki to copy it. But it was just so like, they're like, Cloak and Dagger has the highest pick rate or something like that, and a 76% win rate, and she always gets banned, so you need to learn how to play other characters. And they called me a Cloak and Dagger one trick. And I was like, literally, I got Lord on Luna Snow before I got Lord on Cloak and Dagger. And I was like, why are you banning someone from your own team? That's so weird. Like, I basically can flex. I think the one that I'm weakest at is tank. But I can DPS pretty well. But because I always have to, like, fill and no one wants to heal, healer's the one that I know best. And I'm probably best on Cloak and Dagger, because she's kind of like the easier one to play. And then I think after that would be Invisible Woman, and then after that would be Luna Snow, and then Rocket and stuff, right? And so they were like trying to teach me a lesson, I guess, on my own team. And then they were really rude, and they used the R slur, and they just were horrible. And I was like, I just wanted to, this is a team game where you work together as a team to accomplish your goal. And so you've started off by banning a character your teammate plays for whatever reason you wanted to do that. And then, if you looked at their play history, one of them had it hidden. The Loki had it hidden, the one that was more vocal. The Invisible Woman did not. Diamond 2, which was the rank we were playing, is their highest they've had the entire season, which I think is mine as well. And they always try to ban Cloak and Dagger every time they play, it looks like. But the Invisible Woman had like 20... Her highest played character of all quick play, comp, and everything was Cloak and Dagger, and they had like 21 hours on her. And then their next highest was Invisible Woman, which is what they were playing, and they had 12 hours on her. And I don't know about the other person, but it just was like so silly. And so basically the whole time they were just bitching and complaining, and they were like, since Ratboy and Ped were playing Spider-Man and Venom, they also were like, you guys suck, and look, wow, you just died, you suck. And it's like, maybe they died if you weren't healing them too? Like, that's not always the case, but, you know, they were probably also kind of throwing because they were being dicks. And I just didn't get it. And so I typed it in the match chat too, and I was like, oh, would have loved to do an actual game against you guys, but our team is fighting each other instead, and they banned the character I was going to pick. And then someone on the other team was like, yeah, you shouldn't one-trick Cloak and Dagger, like they were joining in on it. And I was like, I don't fucking one-trick, first of all. And then they were also like, yeah, we did 2 target bans on Lords on our team too, which I don't know if they were joking to like make fun of us or our team for being stupid for target banning their own teammate. But that just seems so stupid, and that's happened to Ratboy before, where he was playing Raccoon, and someone was like, Raccoon sucks, and you need to learn how to play other stuff, so let's ban him. So they banned Ratboy from playing Raccoon, which is like, if someone is like, this is the character that I want to play, and the one that I can help out the best with, why would you ban someone on your own team from playing a character? That's so fucking stupid. Actual brain rot. And, like, just toxic for no reason. Like, they were getting really mad and stuff. And they were like, you guys are being so toxic or something. And I was like, you were toxic from the start because you wanted to ban your teammate's character. And like, I don't even care that I wasn't playing Cloak and Dagger because literally, first of all, I never get to DPS, so I like to do it when I can. I'm not as good at it. And then, like, just the fact that, you know, we said what characters we wanted to play, and then as soon as they saw, you know, I think also, like Ricky had said, when people see Lord on Cloak and Dagger, I guess it's like a red flag or something, because it's maybe the easier one to get Lord on. But it's not the only one that I have Lord on. Look, Tayloron, you did this to me. But it's just so weird. It was so weird. I know, Torb. Go back and watch, Torb. It was ridiculous. It was so dumb. But I hope they get punished in some way, because they did say, like, nasty shit, and they typed nasty shit. And also, they were throwing from the start. It's just dumb. I don't get it. And I wasn't even like... I wasn't like... angry about it or anything, I guess. I think I just was more confused and thought, why would you hamstring yourself, right? So weird. Someone shit on us an entire match saying we were all AI bots in team and match chat, then only liked themselves afterward. I know, that kind of stuff seems to happen all the time, but it was dumb. It was dumb, especially it's a team thing. And like, even if someone is playing badly, like I might get a little bit upset, but I'm also like, well, I get it, you know? Manifesting them falling down the stairs on an escalator. Same though. Also, it was a duo queue of supports, and I'm always astonished when it's someone who plays support that is toxic, because I feel like that is not a toxic archetype. You know what I mean? Like, maybe, I don't know. I don't know. It is ironic. Playing support and then being toxic. The worst players in tanks that are the most toxic, common dumb toxic person thing. I just don't. I didn't get it. Ratboy was flaming them though, which Ratboy does not usually voice chat or like fight back, but I think because they were mean to me, he had the dog in him and he got really upset. And he kept saying, how many games do you have in Diamond? How many games do you have in Diamond? And then they would say things like, look, you just died. Because they didn't want to answer that. A big dog with a big collar. Maybe. I'm not great at games. That's for sure. I want to be better all the time. And so yeah, I try to learn different things too. I think the difficult thing though is like, I feel like in this game it's so difficult to learn a new character because you don't want to do it in comp. You don't want to be learning a new character in comp unless you're like maybe in bronze or something. And you don't want to do it in quick play if you're at a higher level because you just melt. So you don't get to play the character. So I think like your only option is basically to maybe practice mode with your friends or do versus the really good AI bots or something. I don't know. There's like no real way to do it. Which I think is why people kind of smurf too. I know, people don't want to switch either. And no one, I think the other thing is like, there's very few people who do learn all the roles. Which is kind of why I liked, on Overwatch when there was that mystery one. What was it called? Where basically like, every time you died, you had to play a new character. That was how I learned a lot of them. Because, first of all, that one was just kind of for fun. Yeah, mystery heroes or random heroes. And then it was also like, you were playing something new every time, so you got to just kind of figure it out. And I think I can do like, I can play all the supports except for I need to learn Loki and Adam Warlock and get better at Mantis. And then, like, I can do a decent amount of DPSs by, like, Storm, which she's overpowered right now, and Squirrel Girl, and I like playing Bucky too, and Scarlet Witch. I like a few of them. And then tanking, I think Thor and Penny I like so far. Doctor Strange, sort of. I don't feel like I do him as well, but yeah. I don't even know, dude. I don't know. Anyways, Tumbuskin, thank you very much for the tier 2 and the 38 months. Jetson, thank you very much for the 9 months. Thanks for the watch streaks, everyone. Some 50s, some 55s. All kinds. We did the Golden Kappa train. Keep it Loki, though. Thank you so much for the 20 months. Zed, thanks for gifting 5 subs. Labodo, thank you for the bits. T-Cozy, thank you for the bits. Scott, thank you for the bits. Theraneth, thank you very much for gifting 5 subs. Uncle Ninja, thank you for the 5 subs. 80 stream streak from Darius. Darius, I don't know if you have the highest one. You might. That's a very large number, and I really appreciate it. Groot is fun to play. Groot is confuse me. 82 streak. Torb. Well, Darius, you're going to have to hack Torb's computer and redirect my stream on Torb's to somewhere else. Mine bugged out a while back, but I've never missed a stream. There should be, like... I wonder if I could do my own redemption. You know? With, like, channel points or something that costs, like, 1 channel point. I touched grass once, so I missed a couple of streams. I like how it's implying that you touched grass and then got sick because you didn't miss one stream, you missed a couple of them. So it's like you touched grass, that affected you in some way, and so you weren't able to watch the next time. That's what I think. My slut hat from you. You did! Have you worn that on stream yet? I've not been watching too many streams in my free time as much as I had been, because I've been not having a life, because I've been playing video game, and I need to get back to doing life stuff instead, which is nice. It's fun playing video game, though. What can I say? Even though people are mean. X's and L, thanks for the 35 months. My finger tattoos, they say crybaby, and then the lower things are the PlayStation symbols. Your chat thingy work, it does send down. It's got a little YouTube symbol there. Thought your shirt had an anime prawn on it, but it's just a real croissant. It sure is. Make draw about a video game. I did do some drawing earlier, and listen to I'm listening to the 1984 audiobook. Malt84, thanks so much for subscribing with Prime. Hello, welcome. How come... Okay, the chat is a little weird. Because Malt and K really said something, but I do not see them in the all chat. What if I click on this one? Nope. Someone translate for me, because I don't know what it says. Croissant. Croissant. Alright, let's get this video game going. We'll see how my brain does. So I've had to take 2 caffeine medicines today. My orange has a hard bit in it. Blech. Who put a seed in my fruit that's supposed to have no seeds in it? That's why I get these tiny little freak fruits. Blech. Alright, I'm not eating that piece. Thank you so much. Captain Ben, tier 3, thank you so much. And for the 50 months. Look at little Mr. Brian. What are you laying face down for, Mr. Baby? Oh my goodness, that with a face gotta be right into the floor, Mr. Baby. I hope you pick up how I talk to the cats and you say, Mr. Baby. Okay, time for, some OSHA violations. Pim, this is your fault. Mr. Baby. I think when I do that voice, I'm like thinking of the guy from the guy. I think of Yogi Bear, I think. Hey boo boo, but it's Mr. Baby. Mr. Brian, he's a good one. He's a good one. Mr. Brian. Mr. Baby. How's this? Did I fix this? No, I didn't. Whoa! Wacky. Wackadoodle. It's because... So... My web camera... is... tilted on its side. This is communism. It's tilted on its side so that it has more of a, like... what's it called? Like a long camera. But that meant yesterday when I put the image mask on to make it into a heart, it looked better as horizontal. Yeah, portrait mode. So I had to unflip it because in OBS I just right click on it and I turn it 90 degrees counterclockwise. And so I had to turn it back to the other way. We'll see how much I block of the game with this. You'll see. Yogi Bear! Do you miss Yogi Bear, Dowie? Dowie, you would make a really good boo-boo. Dowie, the boo-boo. Dowie, you could be... I think because the Wowie dog could be redrawn. Okay. Don't look at that. Boo Boo Bear. Images. Let me open something. We're making Dowie fan art now. Dowie fan art! With a mouse! View image. Copy this guy. There you go. Disco Elysium! Boo boo! And if I do Wowie dog. Image. Emote. Wowie dog emote. Oh my goodness, why is he so cute though? Look at that guy! Look how cute he is! Copy. New layer. The wowie dog. Look at him go, dude. Look at him go! Okay. We do this. We do a new layer. And 4. 5. Alright, mouse art. Sorry guys, I won't be very good at this because I don't have steady hands. Which is why I'm a cloak and dagger one trick. Is that what the wowie dog would have? No, I think he would have more of a smooth head. He's gotta have the ears too. If I do this, mantis. Oh my god, can you imagine? Mantis one trick. He's got these little eyes. What kind of eyes does Boo Boo Bear? He's got the like tired eyes. Did I do that? No. Looks like I made him look through a comical looking glass. Know what I mean? He's got like a little bit like that. Oh my gosh, he's cute. That made him look a little bit fat. He's got like this. And then little teefies. You'll see. You'll all see. Oh my gosh, why is he so cute? I think he should still have the collar too. Mouse art. Dork on YouTube to say this isn't art. Remember when they said I'm too brain rotted and zoomer pilled to talk about art history? I feel like being brain rotted and zoomer pilled is perhaps the best way to talk about art history and art and mythology. Because, hear me out, I can relate to the kids. And the kids will say, Kuno doesn't know about art history. Kuno only knows Skibbity Toilet. And I'll say, well, Skibbity Toilet is kind of like when Zeus appeared as a golden shower because he was kind of like a man in a toilet, like a Skibbity Toilet. Kuno doesn't know what a Zeus is. Well, you know how some people have Omega Riz and some people are Sigmas? Kuno knows what that is. Well, Kuno. Zeus has Omega Riz, but mostly because he disguises himself as other things. Kuno gets it now. Yeah, I bet you do, Kuno. I bet you do. Bet you do. I bet you do. See? And I didn't even have to punch him in the head to relate to him this way. Oh my god, he's already perfect. I have to size this guy down a little bit, though. Do you see the vision here? Why is it so good? Okay, maybe we size it up a little bit. Okay, like that. And then we go back here again. Look at that. Me with my beautiful classical music. Also me. Drawing someone in the chat named Dowie as the Wowie dog. As Boo Boo Bear. Time well spent. For you and for me. Executive decision. I'm well spending your time. Wowie wowie. Look at that. This would be one of those days where if Fav was here, he would say, with that one hairy Sir face, he would say, you took your ADHD meds today, didn't you? And had caffeine. And I would say, what? Why would you say that, Fav? And he would go, just a guess, with a yep face. That's what he would do. It's spot on. I know exactly what he would say. I see it in my mind's eye. Oh yeah? Well, now look at me. He needs like a little tail. I think it would be like along the floor like this. Oh, really good. And then what are his eyes like? Okay, so he's got like this. Is he kind of... No, he looks at camera. Oh my gosh. Why is he so freaking cute? Alright, we gotta color him in. Is this a good golden color? Oh my goodness, it's like he was made this way. It's like he existed already. Look at you, Dowie. Look at you, Dowie. Look at you go. And then... like this. Oh, wait a second. Have we just made the cursed guy? No. He's not Scrappy-Doo. He's not. Because Scrappy-Doo's bad. Scrappy-Doo's a fuckhead. And this guy is not. He's too cute and nice. He's not Scrappy-Doo. He's nice. He's not. He looks so yippee-coated, doesn't he? Oh my goodness. The Cold, thanks for gifting 5 subs. And also thank you, Rodobson, for the Prime. Alas, poor Scrappy. Our first introduction as children to the fickleness of corporate overlords ruining things we loved. We barely knew ye because we didn't want to. This guy, this is a good guy though. This is not a Scrappy-Doo. It just isn't. What the heck? No. I think I'm on the wrong layer. Oh, that's why. Okay. I've got like, for my drawing pad, I have like this pad to like press a button and it can be, it's like a hotkey pad basically. And it keeps, if I'm drawing, I assume my keyboard is that pad. And so then I like try to press the corresponding thing on my keyboard and it's not that. See, I'm pressing the wrong one. Yes! There we go. And then we... It's not Scrappy-Doo! We do this. And we want this color. UWD John. Thanks for the 32 months. Wrong button. Hey, do you want to watch some Disco Elysium? First, you must sit through me making fan art of Dowie as Boo Boo Bear as the Wowie dog. Or you don't get your dinner. Now, would he have colorful outline? Wrong one. No. He's gotta have this outline. Alright, Dowie, I will save this and send it to you. He's not Scrappy-Doo. He is not Scrappy-Doo. Are you saying I love Scrappy-Doo? I'm not. Oh, this is now fucked up. Oh. Why? This is Rodney's fault. He's not even here. Right, Mr. Brian? Alright, let me save this. I'll save as Wowie Dowie Do. Parentheses. Unrelated. Not PNG. I will open the disco. Yippee! Gamers, thanks for gifting a sub to the cold. I'm proud of you for not making the big dog collar joke that entire time. That would be sacrilegious against Dowie. Alright, I'm opening the video game. Fine, you win. Fine. I do need to go heat up my tea, so I'm gonna do that. So I can look at Brian while I do that. Actually, you can look at this. Thank you, Disco. Wait a second, I didn't know that check failure thing was on here. That's so funny. Also, this all chat thing that I have. Is there two musics playing? No. Yes, there is. In the video game. Sorry if I did that to you the whole time. I think I did, didn't I? Blur. Blur. This all chat thing, I don't know how to get the, I'll have to figure out the, what's it called? BTTV on it. Ugh. Okay, did everyone go get their tea and do their pee? Also, Mark, thank you. My transitions, I've made them. I have a bunch of... Slouched so low in your chair you fell out. You dingus. You dingus. Azul. You little freako. If ever I call anyone a little freak or freako, I mean it /affectionate. Because I think it's just fun to say. Freako. On toast? Ooh, yummy. Ooh, I'm not even gonna bring up how flamed I got for my opinions on British Chinese food. I can see that one, Torb, but why can't I see Comrade Cat? People called me racist for saying that British Chinese takeaway was gross because they said that it's racist to Chinese immigrants to say that. And I was like, I feel like Chinese immigrants had to make chips and curry to appeal to British people. I don't know. I think it's fine to have food preferences, for sure, Pip. But I don't think me saying that British Chinese food is gross is racist. They said, be better, Boba. And I was like, I eat authentic Chinese food all the time. And I didn't think crab rangoon was authentic either. And I would think that if you move to a new country, it would be nice if you could make your food from your culture and that new country also appreciate it. You know what I mean? Well, Torb, they said that because Chinese immigrants came to the UK and then adapted their Chinese menu, I was being racist to Chinese immigrants. Which, like, I'm all for being educated and reading on that stuff. I don't personally eat the chips and curry because I don't like them, but that doesn't make me racist. I guess because I said it was gross, which is my food opinion. But, like, there's that food that people eat, the balu or whatever, right? Which is like a duck embryo or fetus or something like that. And I wouldn't, like, say that's disgusting or anything. I wouldn't eat it because that's just not my preference. And also, I just don't think texturally I'd like it. But I still respect that people like to eat those things. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think a lot of times with things, like, there's this thing about people always wanting to have these gotcha moments, especially against content creators, where it's like, oh, I gotcha. I got you with the, you're a racist, or you're phobic of these things, instead of, like, either things being nuanced, or, like, maybe trying to educate someone, or just... I don't know. I feel like sometimes it's misdirected. You know what I mean? I know, like, Westerners eat things that other people might think are weird as well. You know? And I think also, like, there's that thing where if we just went around, like, hanging everyone out to dry, or either, like, past opinions or anything like that, I feel like at some point in our life, all of us have had probably a bad opinion on something, or a prejudiced opinion, for the most part, because it can be, like, environmental, it can be, like, something to do with your family's beliefs and things like that, and then just because that's how the people you're around are speaking or whatever, like, it's really difficult to have figures in your life that are, you know, that you look up to or that are your family or whatever, and them to say something that is morally wrong. And then I think you have to grow and grow up to realize when those things are wrong. I don't think that it might not be something that you know right away, you know? It's dishonest argument meant to provoke a defensive response rather than a genuine conversation starter. I guess so, yeah. It just kind of sucks because it's like, if I do things wrong, I want to know, because I'm never gonna know everything, right? And the only reason that I know so much about, like, feminist or queer things is because of having put the time into learning about them. But that doesn't mean I'm always going to be right on those topics either, because a lot of things change over time. And, like, I'm not as involved in learning about that stuff as I used to be. But I think, like, if your first instinct is to be very, very defensive and also, like, call someone something, like, say someone is racist or something, like, I don't know. I guess it depends on the offense, but what was I doing? Run the number on the victim's armor. We need to get the body down, report our badge missing, pay for damages, find out who put the clothes in the trash. I think we can do that one first. Everybody's looking for their opportunity to become the community good guy. It's just tough, right? Like, nobody's gonna be perfect ever. And I think as long as people are doing their best and are willing to learn, like, I think that's good, you know? And I think, yeah, if someone says something really fucking horrible or does something really horrible, then I think, like, you are allowed to have your reaction to that, but I also think, like, if activism, and this is, like, maybe this is rude of me to say, and I'm not trying to be rude to this person or whatever, but if your activism involves, like, going off on someone about saying food is gross, when there's, like, I don't know, and correct me on this if I'm wrong, but there's, like, a lot of actually bad people in the world, or people that say really bad things. And I feel like maybe working on those people is, like, more of a priority, you know? I don't know. Then like, but I guess maybe the reaction from those people would be different than my reaction, where maybe this person is like, oh, I know they'll feel bad about it, and so then they might respond or something. I don't know. But because of course I was like, oh shit, like, I understand it can be difficult to, like, talk about food and your opinion on it, because it can come across as, like, culturally insensitive, I suppose, depending on the phrasing and everything. But I think in this instance, when it's, like, not, I don't know, perhaps I'm incorrect, but I don't think it is an authentic thing. Someone say once you can't shame someone into behaving the way you want because it just makes them defensive. Yeah. The same people who get so worked up about British Chinese food will be the same people that say immigration is ruining the country so they can do one. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I just was like, ugh. I enlisted the video because I was like, I just don't even want to, like, I don't even want to see this or whatever, and I'd just rather not get into it. You know? Who knows? I try to be my best. I try to be good. And I try to be good for other people and be, like, a speaker for people that maybe don't have the platform that I have, so. This, I think, is... Anyways, I think this is Kim's car, maybe. And then if we call on the radio, maybe we can get free money. And maybe we can, also report our badge missing.
Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet.
This is a strange parking job.
This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage.
Oh, what woke me up? Open the door.
In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Pick up the radio. Pull out the pull-out toolbox. Why would I tap on the gauge? Let's pick up the radio first.
The tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something.
Okay.
The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Lieutenant. Of course, this would be a French word, right? Me has a degree almost in French. What? No. Well, how am I supposed to know?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Ooh, I want to be Firewalker. I'm mostly pretending to have my shit together, right?
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
I said, hi Alice, this is the officer from the 41st precinct speaking. Nice to meet you. Something to report. Connect me to a civilian. Could you run a serial number? Ooh, let's do that one first. On a pair of armored boots.
Sure, officer. What's the number? And the make of the armor, if you know it.
It's E50.100. Oh, should I say it to her? It's E50 point 100 I think. En mille? It's been a long time. I don't have to say numbers when I go to a restaurant in France. Once every 5 years that I go. It is a Fairweather T500.
Got it. I'll contact the ICP database immediately. Call back tomorrow.
Okay.
Hopefully they'll have dug up something useful by then.
The
Tomorrow.
International Collaboration Police, ICP, is an inter-isolated
Insane
law
clown
enforcement
posse.
service, the crown jewel in the moral intern diadem, alongside EPIS and the coalition government.
I swear numbers are the hardest in other languages. Oh yeah? Well, what about French, where after you get above 60, then you have to do fucking math. 60. 60. Right? 60. And then if you want to say, what if you want to say 79? Oh, you say 79, which, yes, sounds like suck on these nuts. But 60, 60, 19, that's 79. What if I want to say 80? Oh, easy. It must be 60 plus 20, right? 60, 20. No. 80. 4 20s. Okay, so if I want to say 99, 99. So you're telling me it's 4 20s, 19. Yeah, it is. I have something I need to report.
Just a second, officer.
Okay. A rattly voice oddly familiar.
10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
Jules Pidu. Jules Pidu.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped
Wait, we get
apparatus
to see him
with
through a
an array
TV
of
camera?
wires and antennas. The radio switchboard. The man uses relay code. You got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
10-4, Station 41. I've got a urgent business. Over.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over.
I don't think I was just reporting in. I think I wanted to say I lost my badge. Just reporting in. Over.
10-18, state your message, sir.
Okay. I need to report my badge missing.
10-9, over.
My badge, I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation.
Serious.
I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Uh-oh.
Is it him? What does he want?
Uh-oh. John Vicmer. Mare.
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Who lost his badge?
Hey, this looks like the fucking big brother of Juno.
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
What? My name can't be Dick fucking Mullen.
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
What?
Dick Mullen is not
Okay.
your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Haha, officer lost his badge, haha, like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge. They're gonna say, yeah, you are.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Thank you for translating. The game quiet for you.
Oh god damn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Is that better? 70 years, Shug.
Satellite Officer Vicmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
Can't we just move on? I want to get it reported and get done with it.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Yes.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
I don't think you should be making fun of me when you look like a fucking possessed horror doll, bitch.
What's going on?
Who's this fucking guy?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
Okay, bitch.
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Enough with this. I have other things to
10-9,
discuss.
come again. I didn't get that. Over.
Oh my
No
god.
heights even for Captain Sober. Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun too.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check
Yeah.
your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
I don't want to say either of these. I want to say I lost my gun in your mom's vagina. Also, last night it wouldn't let me type my joke in the chat to the mean people in Marvel Rivals, and I can't remember exactly what I wanted to say, but it was something similar to them saying that I was a one trick, and I was gonna say my one trick is hiding. Oh, I think this is what it was. I was gonna say, yeah, except my one trick is hiding my dick as deep as I can in your mom, but it wouldn't let me type that. I think it was, I don't know which part set off the profanity filters. I'm not sure which ones they weren't. I don't have my gun?
No. It's gone.
Okay.
It's not fucking on you.
I think I
Don't
tried to say
sweat it,
Willy and it wouldn't let me
Bulletin.
say that.
You don't need a gun to have fun. We can still have fun. It's not all over.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun.
Uh-oh.
Over.
Let's say this one. Convince them that you didn't lose your gun. 58%.
Even before you can get the words out, everything gets scrambled in your brain.
No, of course I didn't lose my gun. Fuck it, I didn't lose my
He
gun.
says he didn't lose his gun. Or his fun, whatever that means.
Ask him to describe it. His gun, not his fun. Just a gun will do.
Satellite Officer McLean requests a description of
You
your
know you
weapon.
don't have to
Over.
tell me everything they say.
Oh, request a description, huh? We'll give him one. Describe the plasma gun.
Ooh. Kim, what are you packing?
It's a single-shot kill A9. An armistice, to be precise.
I will say that too.
Says it's a kill 9mm.
It's gonna be wrong.
Armistice.
Armistice? What, is he a fucking... Clearly he doesn't have his Villiers anymore.
Dear God, he lost his gun.
It's making me mad.
I can't.
This isn't really a laughing matter.
I like this guy's voice.
Mac can face a giant of Coco Nur by himself. But Disco here made him piss his pants.
Wait a second.
Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his ass. He still got his wiener. Oh,
This
man.
is unprofessional, and I want to call
I'm not going
HR.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia.
This one. This one. I left it at his mama's after I fucked her ass all night. Tell him that. Hell yeah. Is my throat feeling better? Yeah, I think for the most part I'm not
That's
sick.
a negative. Not going to say that.
Okay, but
Over.
you asked the wiener question, didn't you?
What's he saying? Share with the class.
He said he sodomized your mother.
Yeah.
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party. Some nerve he's got.
I ate her vanilla waffles. Yeah, I did.
Sure her vanilla waffles were the only thing he ate?
Yes, Chucky doll.
Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny. This is my mom we're talking about. Tell him to apologize right now.
Sergeant Orson requests that you apologize for the claims that you made about his mother. Over.
No, I refuse.
Mac, he says you shouldn't have antagonized the Firewalker in the first place.
This poor guy, whose job is to just repeat all this shit.
Who?
Yeah.
Satellite Officer V.
Fire Walker.
I'm afraid he might be referring to himself as Firewater, sir.
Oh.
Fire, water?
No.
He's lost it. Fuck it. Tell him to find his goddamn badge and gun. That's the only thing that matters.
Satellite Officer V.
I heard him and I'm on it.
Or affirmative. Officer is in pursuit of his firearm.
Oh, God,
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over.
No, because they'll just keep bullying me. Goodbye.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
18 kilometers to the south, in the 41st Precinct's relay booth, a small crowd has gathered around Communication Officer Jules Oldboy Pidier, around a dozen cops. The small room is filled with cigarette smoke, abuzz with laughter, when Officer Judith Minnow enters. Her left arm is in bandages, and her hair trimmed short.
What is going on here? Did something happen?
What happened is my partner made contact. It's not good. He's lost his badge and his sidearm.
Uh-oh.
He seemed confused, delirious even.
Mac, the torso Torson, is finger-fucking his fist, laughing hoarsely and apparently telling some dirty story to his partner, Chester McLean, near the entrance.
Yeah, Mullen was fucked, alright. Sounded fucking drunk to me.
Yeah, Mac's right. That was some gnarly shit there.
Enough! None of this is funny. It's fucking sad. That's what it is.
Yeah.
He's a cop. He's one of us, goddamn this.
Yeah.
We must help him.
Yeah.
Yeah? How do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him off the drink? Go jogging with him in the morning and get him on carrot juice? He's a lost man.
I just know we can't give up on him when he's at his weakest. You wouldn't.
Ugh. More seeds in my orange. They never have seeds. Meh. Meh. My chemically engineered orange has seeds in it.
Mac, man the door. You know what he told me? I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. Those were his words.
Now are they having a meeting? They're having a... What's it called? A, intervention, but I'm not even there.
This shit does not leave this room. Not a word of this to the captain. Or anyone else. We'll give him a couple of days to pull his shit together.
I guess I can hold off the report for a few days.
Good. Okay, everybody. Nothing but a prank call here. We all got our
What's
laughs.
this game about?
Now get back to work.
We're solving a murder,
Far north, on the other
and we
side
don't
of the
know
motorway,
who we
the
are.
officer quietly hunches with his hand in the motor garage.
A toolbox.
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly
Communism.
organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
We wanted the pry bar maybe for something, but that might have been for the, trash
The pry
can.
bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
And then these are not gonna work.
The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand.
We don't
The
need it.
pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
Close the door. Okay. So we've got to wait for that, track down my badge, and track down my gun. So we can talk to the bartender about a few things, I think. Tools, we've got these two things. What's that? Ooh, leveling up, leveling up. Drama. Lie and detect lies. Let's see. This one was cool because we got to talk to a corpse. What else? Threaten people, tune into the city, deduce, suggestion. Shall we be a charmer as well? I'm gonna charm. We're charming. Accept changes and close. Talk to her. What the heck?
Inexplicable feminist agenda.
Here comes a thought. Don't kiss the
There is something you
women.
need to see, sir. We found the remnants of an ancient artifact lodged in your hypothalamus. It is a cylindrical object, piss-weathered and smelling of liquor. The paint is peeling off, but you can clearly make out the letters Revolutionary Feminist Agenda on the hull. It appears that some time ago, before you became a joke, you were an actual feminist. Somehow, you've come to that conclusion. Perhaps you can work your way back.
Feminism is my skill. Empathy could evolve into RFA. Would have to quit drugs to get there. Okay. We can also... We're learning these still. I think we're done with this one though, is that right? So, I guess eventually we can keep getting more. Why is it going through this one, I wonder? A default architect. Oh yeah, true, I need to F5. We've got person there. I want to talk to this hotelman again. There are more thoughts than you have slots available. You can't internalize everything. Alright, fence gens. What are you? My therapist? Huh?
Can I help you?
Here's your trash container key.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
Yes, the victim's clothes.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
I didn't say you did. Who else has keys to the trash container?
Trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when.
Okay.
This will have to be one of those little threats that solves itself down the road. Thank you anyway.
Could someone from your staff have done it?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
Thanks.
Yes?
Bye. I'm not talking about the money. Kim, why don't we go to my room? For the purpose of... Where the hell is my gun? Kim? Kim tries not to look at your broken down bathroom
Kim
door.
also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid to ignore.
This is where the magic happens. You're looking at the destruction.
He nods.
Nods stoically.
Takes a step toward the door, like he'd like to leave.
Oh, sorry, Kim.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
Okay. What's this? Who put the clothes in the trash? Ask Kuno. Oh my god, I'm not asking Kuno anything, dude. I look at this again. Where would my gun be?
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
I hate Kuno.
The morning light hurts your eyes.
Okay, dude. So there's doesn't appear to be anything else in this room. Maybe if I look at this door again. Is this like one of those things where this door connects to the other one? Maybe I can ask this woman some stuff again, and she'll talk to me because I have my wingman. Kuno! Can I knock on the door?
The door is closed.
Knock.
There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on, somewhere inside. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
Swallow the emotion.
The door is closed.
Leave. Okay. Alright, let's go down here then. I feel like if we could... Oh look, this is open now. This is our drawing.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook.
Yes, I did get that dialogue.
He nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garancy and Kubek. Okay, it's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, Please don't call him Gorancy Quebec.
Okay.
Please. It's not funny.
Okay. Have you got time for
The
a few
man
questions?
puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
Nice pots.
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove.
Watching the choices made by someone else in this game feels like a psych evaluation. How am I doing so far then? Let's see what happens if I try to touch this.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. You immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery.
I wonder where this door leads.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
We may find something pertinent to the investigation.
Yes. I suppose it's worth seeing if we can get in. Just to be thorough. As a side investigation.
The door in the main investigation. Yes.
Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
Okay. Let's try and push on the
The
door.
door does not budge.
Let's touch
The
it.
cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side.
I don't think I'm superstar top. The secret passages. A secret passage? I didn't think it was a secret passage. Does this seem... Is there a way... I want the music to be a bit lower and the voiceover to be a bit higher. Is that alright? So who is this again? Can I ask
the
this
man
person?
ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
I don't think I said I was the superstar. I considered it though. Maybe? What's behind the door?
He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something to himself. Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind that door.
Okay. What about this one? This fucker.
Can I help you?
I've seen something here at Whirlingart, a thing I need to talk about.
Thing?
The door.
Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
Do you know what's behind it? Do you have...
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frit warehouse, probably. Or some boring storage space with a bunch
You
of
mean
old
there's a
junk
locked
and
door
dust.
in your building and you don't wonder what is
He's
there?
attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely
Okay.
not convincing.
I think you'd like to know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage.
But Mr. Wine was moving.
So, I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that. What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Oh, okay. I've seen something interesting. It's your karaoke? I've seen your rather interesting karaoke. And I am wondering about your rather interesting karaoke. I didn't read these things because I died because I hit a lady in a wheelchair. Maybe she'll know about the curse. Okay, save it. Ask about curse.
Hello again, sweetie.
No. You're crying. Are you crying, Mr. Baby? Mr. Baby? Why crying? Why are you crying? Hmm? Mr. Baby is crying? Mr. Baby is crying? What about Elysium? Hello, Mattress Wolf. I think... So I've got them on, like, a food schedule now, because I do think Gilgamesh might eat too much. And so they haven't had food in the bowl since around, like, 2 p.m. or something. So maybe I'll give him some dinner now. Mr. Baby. Had some at 6:30 in the morning. Some at around 1 or 2 p.m. If you have some now, Mr. Chicken, you might not have any tonight. Baby. Alright, I'll give you a little. He can have a little bit. He's a nice little man. He was crying in the hallway. Crying. Maybe he is a silly chicken. They were eating like I would just kind of like let them pick at their food like throughout the day. And they did fine with that for a while. But now I think I've noticed that if I put food in the bowl when it's empty, Gilgamesh will just want to eat it instead of having self-control. But that's okay. He's just a little man and he loves his food. Alright, what can I do right now? Get the body down. Pay for damages. Put clothes in the ask who put the clothes in the trash. Ask about the tattoos. Call Sylvie. Maybe we can call Sylvie then. Or who did we ask about? Okay, she's doing the number. I understand too, because I do also love food.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel
I love it
gauge.
too. Radio.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Sylvie. Won't she be like, what's her last name?
Of course. What is her number, officer?
Yes.
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005
Microchip food bowl.
298.
Sentan, do you have a... It sounds like you've got a partnership with them. I want to get some of the, like, the feeder that is on a timer. But the thing is they've got elevated food bowls that are also ceramic bowls. And so, I don't know how to use... Unless I buy, like, a different type of elevated table thing for them to eat out of.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Alright. Let's do a marching rhythm.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Yeah.
Just wait. Relax.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you.
When I used to have random cats coming in and eating my cat's food. Oh, I see.
Yes, hello?
Oh, okay. Sylvie, I believe we met before. This is me, a detective from the Whirling in Rags.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
Okay.
You can hear resentment in her tone.
Uh-oh.
She's not thrilled to be talking to you again.
Uh-oh. Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
Do you know who made the call?
No, sorry, I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires.
Okay.
People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
I put my automatic silo feeders on a shelf about 2 inches above the ground. I need to figure out, like, a little shelf thing, I guess.
So the Union has a phone, and there's one further down the coast. Got it.
Okay.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
I feel like saying this. Why didn't you make the call?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the court.
What about the police?
No one calls the police. The Union would get angry.
What do you mean?
You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Okay.
Garbage.
Let's ask Kim. Kim, is she speaking the truth that the Union's the law?
Legally, no. In reality, yes.
I thought you said
Martinez
mayonnaise.
is de facto policed by the Dock Workers Union.
Words are not necessary to feel the lieutenant's discontent for the situation.
Let's just back off, though. So she doesn't get upset with us.
I don't know what to tell you, officer. I didn't call you because I didn't want to get in trouble with the others. With the Union. I'm sorry about that.
That's fine.
Yeah, go on.
Did you see my badge?
Yeah, I know who you are. You're a police
No.
officer. The law.
No.
This exact conversation has happened before. Establishing authority before this young girl seems to have been important to you in the past. Don't go there again.
Have you seen my badge?
Oh, no. I haven't, sorry.
Okay.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
Him doesn't have a uniform and he seems
He's
real.
in plain clothes, voluntarily. It's different from not knowing where your uniform is.
Oh, look at that chickens visiting the other chicken, Mr. Baby.
There are officers who wear the signature Perseus black uniforms to the highest ranks in the RCM and end up buried in them as well. Others do it more casually. Looks like you're one of them.
Okay. Have you seen my gun?
Please, no. Not this again. Everyone's
Oh, no.
cool gun detective.
When did that
You
happen?
were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating and...
I don't want to know.
Great. Anything else?
Why did you quit your job?
You mean why did I leave the bar?
Mr. Gilgamesh?
Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
With that guy. He's lounging. Okay.
Why not?
Let's just say, did you leave because of Gart?
What? No, why would you even think that?
He told me he asked you out. Don't be afraid of that pig. Stand up for yourself.
Please, don't bring Gart into this. It's none of your business.
I'm a
already said
feminist.
I don't want to talk about this. You're messing everything up again.
Okay, fine.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again.
Oh, let's
Bye.
do this. Why does she seem angry with you?
Yes, you have obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags.
Wait,
when she was
before
still
you
working.
go... Oh. You're mad at me, right? Tell me, what did I do? I can't remember
I'm
anything.
not mad. It's just you were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened. It just made me want to quit.
What skua thing?
The stuffed bird, the great skua. You threw it against the wall while screaming, "Fuck that bird," and laughing like a maniac.
Oh, I think I would remember if I did something like that, Sylvie. Sylvie, I think I would remember that, Sylvie.
I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there.
Bitch bird got what was coming to her. No, that is not feminist. Why do I always end up screwing everything
It was
up?
a pretty bird. There since I started working in Whirling. I really liked her. You call her Scotty.
There's genuine sadness in her voice.
I'm the one that made you want to quit?
Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I've ever seen.
Uh-oh.
And I have seen so many assholes in this place.
Let's
I
apologize.
had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night.
I thought she meant literally glued until I saw 2 months. I want to know what I did.
Well, you were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive. Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat. No more. I hate it now.
Which one?
We Go On by the O.O. I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody.
Sorry about the song.
The hell with that song. Then there was your room. Your project. An experiment to see how bad it can get in there. I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant, and I don't want to know. And then you screamed something about how you're actually a real cool guy, and no one understands.
This is embarrassing, and for Kim to hear too.
The coolest guy in Jamrock. Something about disco too.
I'm sorry.
And then I had to deal with your toilet. The one you clogged with police documents, causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen.
Well, at least it wasn't a giant poop.
I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill yourself.
Police documents?
The ones I had to wrench out of your toilet.
What happened to them?
Damn it, I don't remember what I did to your damn papers. I don't remember every little thing I do.
I feel bad.
Especially when there's a hurricane loose. It's your fault for losing them, not mine.
Something in you wants to immediately forget about this, as if there was a reason you threw them away.
Okay, I get it. I wasn't a very good tenant.
No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst.
I was trying to show you the world of tomorrow, the great panic at the end. You're the worst tavern wench I've ever seen. Girl, just loosen up a little bit. I'm gonna say, I am truly sorry for everything, Sylvie.
God, I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened.
Alright, thank you for talking with me. Take care.
You hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless, the call breaks. Then, the already familiar voice.
I don't know where Mr. Chicken went.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
I'm done.
57's over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of...
Alright. Well, that was uncomfortable. I'm gonna be a good guy, because I love being a good guy. That's my first instinct. Search for the caller, which may take some time. Alright, who's this person?
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
Tommy le homme. Why does it not have apostrophe? Why does it not have apostrophe? Tommy l'homme.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
Keep listening.
From another planet. Hey there.
What's going on?
What's the jam, my man?
Hell yeah, what's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, and all around clusterfuck.
This guy
Meanwhile,
knows.
we're all stuck here in long haul limbo for days upon days upon days.
He looks like...
upon days.
He's this guy. This is Ewan McGregor in Fargo. He's the guy. I had to... You know how I had to get to this result? I googled Obi-Wan Kenobi, and it didn't say who played him because I couldn't remember. And then, so I typed Obi-Wan Kenobi actor, and it said Ewan McGregor. And then I was like, oh, what's the Wisconsin? Oh, you know, in my head. And I went, Fargo. Yeah, this is Ewan McGregor. So if we... Where is it? Where did I... Which window was this Googled in? Wowie dog emote. booboobear.png. Ewan McGregor. Fargo. You say this is a bad picture of him, but that's what he looks like in the show. He looks like that in all of them. That's him, the guy. But they make him look bad on purpose. Right? He's gotta look... It's this guy. That's him. That's the same guy. But in the show, I don't think this is spoilers, but he plays two characters. Twins. And I wonder, do you think they give him a fake mustache, or do you think they CGI the mustache out? Which do you think it is? And then you can kind of see that hairline's not real. There he is, but this is the guy that's on my screen right now. That's the guy. This guy, Tommy Lom. That's him. Fargo. Yeah, a little bit of Fargo. A little bit of Fargo. Limbo, huh? So that's where I am. I think that's close enough.
Yeah, exactly.
It's Invicta.
It's official. He too agrees. This is the antechamber of the afterlife.
He grew it and shaved it between scenes that fast? No. But sometimes he's gotta be in the same scene at the same time, so how would they do that?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
This is Rat Boy. Say it again, only a little less
Everyone's
plodding.
a critic, man. It's okay. I've been here a whole week already.
A week?
So tell me, what do you need?
Tell me about the strike.
It's like, whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands. No way in or out.
Anything else I should... What are they demanding?
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like, a strike negotiator type.
Thank
They
you.
know what's
Hello?
up. Precise demands and so on.
Hello? We're playing... Fargo. No, we're not playing Fargo. We're playing Disco Elysium for the first time, so please, no spoilers. Thank you. Hello. Thank you. Yeah, some of the seasons of Fargo were strange. I liked a couple of them. But then there was one where I was like, what the hell's going on here? And the movie was good. Nightjar, hello?
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do. Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid.
Nightjar?
Not that I blame them, really.
Is this guy talking about lot lizards?
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
I don't want to ask anybody for money. Hey, do you know anything about that dead guy?
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Alright, never mind
The
then.
man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
What you haulin'?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Wait a second.
Time to arrest him. Relax. He's merely joking.
Wicked. I've always wanted a friend in the underworld.
No, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grodd and the Occident, though we've been making headway in the Ilmaran market lately.
Can I have a tracksuit?
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy.
Right,
The
okay.
man taps his fingers.
Don't be a stranger.
See you later, my guy. Ooh, interesting, Doctor. I can't remember what exactly... I can't remember which seasons of Fargo were which. I don't know why I walked. Human ox. Human ox?
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
Who is
A
this?
silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippine
It could be the
kings
Queen
of
Square
Revachol,
statue.
son of Philip II, the opulent. Father,
Blah,
not a
blah,
good track
blah.
record of mental health in that family.
What did this guy do?
Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy.
Yes. Profligacy.
Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy.
Stop the
Philip
knowledge from
III's
pouring
ludicrous
in. A nice shirt. Oh, headset, what do I have in my inventory? I've got a pry bar, some chain cutters, and now I've got a white tank top. Damn, get that man meat out. Is +1 physical instrument. My penis? That's what I call my penis. Kim,
Yes?
I want to talk about you.
Me?
Yes,
I don't
you.
see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
Open up a little.
If you insist. What do you want to know?
Tell me a secret.
No.
Oh. Okay.
The lieutenant nods.
Maybe next time. Do you ever talk with
What do you
yourself?
mean?
You know, when you're thinking, do you ever have conversations with
I
your
have
brain?
no idea what you're talking about.
The lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary.
+1?
The lieutenant is a police officer of the old school. His concerns are material and extrinsic. But this isn't an old school case.
So how do you know, I get it. You're an old school detective.
So what? That makes you the new school? God spare us.
Go easy on me, Kim.
For real detective work, nothing beats a good notebook by your side.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. That's where his conversations with himself take place. We all have our different mediums. His is written.
I don't like either of these two questions, so I'm not going
Good.
to ask them.
Let's change the subject.
I'm not going to say you seem to be following me either. Money? What's this person?
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face. The photo, an ambrotype from the turn of the century, as golden as her smile. It's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter, some cigarettes and food money. Maybe she's your...
Grandma? Excuse me, ma'am.
No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
Grandma?
Nothing. Her smile just keeps widening. Her hair is grey like lead.
My brain is always doing stuff inside of it, but that is not very productive usually. And a constant monologue, and also about 5 different radio stations going on at once. The protest. Look at this guy with his little beret.
Scab?
Call me mañana.
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something to do with the flask he reaches for from time to time.
Yes. Or and downtrodden, right
Good
to
one,
work.
officer. Don't worry. We here have solidarity with the RCM. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money.
He chuckles, then realizes.
Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
Investigating a murder.
Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
I have no idea what I'm doing. Maybe you want to help me solve it by telling me you did it?
Of course, Policia. It wasn't me. You can rule me out. Easier that way.
Should we? He's nice. I don't like nice. He didn't do it. It's the truth.
What's the strike about anyways?
Serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike.
Okay.
Return once you've met the union boss and are on a better footing with the organization.
Oh, maybe he'll help me get the guy down too. Possibly. I feel like I want the audio balancing to be a bit different. Maybe like this. Everything seems quite loud in comparison to the everything else. You know what I mean? Maybe not for you. The environment and weather. Damn, look how large. I love this largeness of this person. Nope. This person seems maybe important.
Bastards! We have a right to work!
What's going on here?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here. You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
Why should I?
We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
I'm thinking no.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here. Right to work! Right to work!
What do you want, Mr. Baby? Huh? You looking at me? Come on then. Mr. Baby. To sit here. How do you feel about the right to work, Mr. Baby? Hmm? Why are you kind of stinking, huh? Why are you kind of stinky like? Are you stinky? Why are you kind of stinking, huh? Is that you? With that little bit of stank on it? Mr. Baby? You better not be stinky. Why you got the motor running? Hmm? Gilgamesh not very good at cleaning his butthole. Sometimes. I don't blame him. Because if I had to only clean my butthole with... well... and not paper. Are you stinky? Maybe?
Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together.
What kind of cause are we
Authorities are on our side.
talking about?
Builds confidence. Rights of people, rights of workers, to have gainful employment, to make a salary, and feed their families.
Yeah.
His manner of speaking is wooden, the tone of voice bland and uninspired, almost as if compiling replies from a set of learned phrases.
What about questions?
Maybe you should ask them the questions, like why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you! We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
Yeah, you piece of shit.
So do we, Scott.
Oh, so these two are against each other. What's your goal
We
here?
were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
Okay.
The physically impressive man-tower
Mr.
has
Baby.
turned his attention back to the gates. He ignores your presence.
I want to get in there
Have
too.
fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates.
Are you stinky? I
Trying
feel
to
like
meet their fat
smelling you
boss.
to see if you're stinky, dude. Stinko. I'm interviewing people about a murder that took place.
I know nothing about a murder.
The mention of a killing sends a barely noticeable shiver of tenseness through him. Interesting.
Why so tense?
What are you talking about? I'm not tense.
Yes, he's tense.
Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
Sure, why not?
Why not? I see numerous reasons not to pick a side in this local matter.
Pity. Let us work!
Alright. This guy not helping me. Thank you. What are you doing? Alright, if you're gonna move around, let me smell you. Don't smell me back. That's rude. Is it because you poopy stinkied in the litter box? Is that why it's stinky in here? Hello? Breadcrumbs. Thank you for the raid. Sorry, I'm yelling at my cat. Little stink. Just making sure he's not under my chair while I scooch. Welcome, welcome. You can talk about politics, I think. It just depends. Because if it's politics that I don't like... Just kidding. I don't know. It depends on what it is. I think it's fine. But it's just like... if it's something stupid like that vaccines cause autism, which shouldn't be politics, but to some people it is, then that's what I'm talking about. I don't care. But if it's like just politics in general and explaining stuff, then no, that's fine. Or if you have some like conspiracy theories or something like that. What do you want, Inko? Huh? This little man. Thinking up my room. Go see Mr. Bryant. Inko. Yeah, you sneaky man. Welcome, welcome. This is my first time playing this game. And so far, I love communism and feminism.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia.
Gilgamesh is going in the litter box. Smells like he pooped and then walked in it and walked anywhere else. I don't think that. Anyways. 10-second ad. I try to make no ads, but also I don't really know how they work. Strikes are just because they give agency to the disadvantaged. Let's see. You need to check. I don't know. He's doing something in the litter box. Let me see what he's doing. This little fucker. I smelled his feet, which maybe was a bad idea, but they didn't stink of poopy. Wyan. What you looking at? Is that baby? Where you going? Poopy stinky. Hip knows the words. Are you poopy stinky, Mr. Baby? What you doing? Oh. He's gonna want to lay. You want to lay behind me, don't you? Is that what you want? What are you doing? I don't have anything in my pocket. Think what you're going to do, Mr. Chicken. This little man. I had to check just in case. Because Gilgamesh does not know how to use the litter box sometimes. Well, that's the sentence, except minus the sometimes. He doesn't know how to use the litter box because after he's done doing whatever he's doing, he scratches the walls, like the actual wall, and the walls of the litter box. And he does this for like over a minute trying to cover things. And then he does not, and sometimes he will step in his own poop because he's trying to cover it up and he doesn't know how. Somehow. He missed that day of cat school. And so there have been times where he's been trying to cover it up. He steps in it. And unfortunately, I know when that happens because they also do this thing where when they get out of the litter box, instead of walking out of the front of the litter box where the mat is that collects the litter, I've got the litter box wedged behind the door and it doesn't have a cover on it. So they walk on the wall of the litter box and then jump out of the side. And so they don't even get cat litter on the mat where it's supposed to go. But that also means if they step in anything, I can see it because it's on the walls of the litter box to start with. So Breadcrumbs, you said you have this shirt too, but not a tank top. I was like, you know what? I like a little sleepy little tank top. Raquel, your cat does that too. I don't know why they're like this. They're weirdos. Alright. There goes Brian. He's in there now too. What's the back seat?
End of the cabin has a small perch to sleep. Large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains. A book with ragged edges catches your notice. The front cover features a large, muscular man. The title reads, Man from Eamdal in the Lost City of the Pygmies.
Okay. What happens if I... So, these rolls, where it says success, and it's for conceptualization. If I... Does it roll like all of my skills at once, and then the skill that passes... Are you coming up here, Mr. Brian? The skill that passes is the one... If it fails, it doesn't tell you. Okay. Come up here, then. Did you just poopy, and now you want to sit by me? What do you want, Mr. Brian? Okay, he's going back to his tree. Scratching on it. They're passives, you get the dialogue only if it's high enough. Okay. I was thinking if it was like... If conceptualization and then one of my empathy ones or whatever, if they like all check at once, and then whichever one passes is like the version of the answer I get. Does that make sense? That's what I was thinking it was. But is it just like... You can get two at once? I guess if those would be predetermined. There's likely another skill saying something here, but you don't get it because you don't have it high enough. Okay,
Racist
interesting.
nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy.
Oh, belongs to our tough guy.
Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it
You.
over his machine.
Let's light his car on fire, Kim. Now, is there a door for me to go in? Maybe if I go up here. Two at once and they can contradict themselves. Interesting. Okay. What does this say on it? In case of strike, press button behind guard. Hermetically sealed door. No lock picking or door kicking. Night, Sundown. Everyone should be more like Measurehead. You're the right stuff, Measurehead. This Measurehead. Damn, he looks really cool.
He betrays your degeneracy.
Oh. I can talk to you. Wait, no. You come to me on this the day of my daughter's wedding. Is that like it? To me on this the day of my daughter's wedding. Yeah, I get it. I sound like Nosferatu.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Don't say anything. Size him up first.
Authority. Size him up.
Are you admiring my morphophysiology?
Okay.
It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm, Sandwich. You are not in danger because you are not a threat to me.
Ham Sandwich. I kind of like being called Ham Sandwich. What do you mean? No, I'm gonna say, we're with the police. We need to get into the harbor.
That is precisely the negligence that has led you to succumb to Al Ghul.
I can also say things in an accent français when I speak. Pour parler.
You reek of it. An invisible sword.
Invisible! Just say invisible.
You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
Al Ghul. Yes, and I need the dead body to no longer be in the tree.
You don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
What?
Show him the ham still got it.
No.
Does this remind you of someone? The guy down there?
Oh. That fat racist over there. You're just him after pumping some iron. Actually, I think the ham sandwich race still has it in them. I don't understand what that means, even. I'm gonna... Oh, I pressed F5, because I think if I say this, he's gonna beat my head in.
Look at my craniology. I am the pinnacle of my haplogroup. The pink blob is a bad
White
example,
people?
even of yours.
Kinda right, though. But you should have said mayonnaise.
You were once a noble and powerful race.
Ham sandwich.
You gave the world
Blech.
eugenics,
Okay.
electricity,
I meant he was right because he was making fun of white people. But now he's saying some weird shit.
great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and state.
But I also think he should have said mayonnaise instead.
You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Quakers. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture. You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
Is this also not ham sandwich?
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor. This man is not budging. Let's hope his superiors inside are more cooperative.
I don't want to say your people, because he might mishear me or something. Oh, as in a cop? Ham sandwich. I'm about to make a ham sandwich between me and your... I don't know what accent this is. I think I went bounce on it nasty style on accident. Between Me and your fucking dame over here, you fucking bitch. This is going nowhere.
To the harbor. We need help with the tree situation. There must be another way.
I'm just gonna press it while he's not looking. I dream about you all the time. Stop whining. I'm playing with the ball. Want this? Oh. Put it in the box. X. Alright. Sometimes when I chase Mr. Brian around the house, and then I like hide from him and jump out when he finds me, he like, when I'm chasing him and he's running away, he jumps into this box and he gets down as low as he can in it, and you can see like he's like basically the same size as the box. And so he's like in there like crouching down looking at me, and like I'm gonna get ya, and he just basically compresses into a liquid inside of the box, and it's so funny. Stop whining. Oh, he got the ball out. How did he get that out of there? Come on back. They're funny, they'll carry the spring toy around too. So cute. Stealth melt. Yeah, he gets down as low as he can. And then his fur fills out all four corners of it. Yeah, we said this door was not gonna open. A spring toy. Putting his head behind stuff. Maru, I do love Maru. Oh. A second meow meow. So, we gotta figure out who the caller is. We gotta see if we can get someone to... We've gotta get the access to the thing. I wanna have more thoughts. I want to internalize. Money. Take. Money. I mean, magnesium. Okay. So, I don't think there's another door. There's just the switch. Maybe if we threaten him with a gun. Closed for winter, use main entrance. What's this? Coin operated viewing. Guess we can just discover stuff around here. Mr. Brian. He's in the cat water fountain. Oh my god. He's in the cat water fountain. Which has like the nozzle on it basically that the water pours out of. And he was looking around the nozzle like this, and then he put his chin on it and made it spray all over the place. And that was after he was putting his feet in the water. It's so strange, like, both of them are really curious about the water. And so, if I run water in the sink or the bath, they, like, want to look at it. And Brian plays in the water fountain. But they don't want to, like, if their feet get wet, they're like, shaking the water out everywhere and stuff. And if I were to hold them over the open bathtub, they wouldn't like that. Free bag? But I don't know, they're quite curious about it. Okay, so this is where we can collect bottles. I don't start trouble, I fix it. Alright, sure you do. This is the first day, yeah, day 1. I can unblock that, maybe. Is this a better place to be? Or the middle here? No, that will be over the dialogue. Maybe here. And I... do... No, that's the wrong one. Help! I went to Australia. If I go... Should I just be this guy? It's me. I'm the guy. Is this better? There. I just pressed F5 on OBS and then I was like, oh god, that might actually do something not good. Recently painted boat. What's this? Talk to the wall.
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Why am I looking at this wall?
Because this is no ordinary wall. It is sublime.
Did you see that?
It. The shadows. The colors.
3% chance. Let the conceptual joy flow into your pupils and blossom into thoughts in your brain.
All the other walls on all the other houses must make a pilgrimage in adoration.
Hell yeah.
The uncontested pinnacle of wallcraft. Color peeled from the very face of
That's the same kind of rolling that let me punch a kid in the face.
Oh, Wallfather.
Kim, I must paint this wall. Add more beauty to it.
He sounds tired of it all.
Draw nourishment from the wall.
Sure.
We'll find the materials.
Again at some point anyway.
Yes, painting! More beauty to the wall! Yes. Paint the wall. Oh, I can punch this kid now! Not so tough now, are you, kid? Look at, there's people.
Hey, what's that noise down there?
Who said that? Oh, that guy did. Lots of stuff. I don't think I can look at that. What's this thing? I was a conceptualization main and I failed this check more than 10 times. Damn! Yes, you need to roll. I'm gonna pass all the stupid ones, like punch a kid in the face and paint a fucking wall. And then when it comes to anything else... Interesting.
There must be another way into the building.
What the fuck? Why was Kim in my head?
So much for a quiet smoke.
Can I talk to this guy?
You see a young man on a balcony.
An audio
nursing
bug.
A cigarette. His eyes have been following you.
That's Andy. That's Andy, dude.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
I just want to know what's going
I don't
on.
want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
I need to speak to you.
Is it really that important?
Yes!
Alright, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
Can you tell me about the
I
hanging?
even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell us, where
You
were
unlocked
you last
Zoom.
Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
Wait, is someone else investigating the lynching?
Did I?
No, not you. Some more muscular type.
Oh, come on now. I wouldn't
And
say
when
that.
did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Last week? I don't know. Look.
It'll take more than rain to bring this place back to life.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last
Him.
Sunday?
Ask him.
I had a friend over.
Why would I say what kind of friend? I'm a bad
It was my
detective.
Sunday friend.
My Sunday friend. Okay, dude.
Makes sense. Friends are nice on Sunday. You don't have to work. You can just spend time with pals, watching rugby and drinking beer.
What's your friend's real name? Did he see something?
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. Under the grey sky, the neighboring windows are streaked with rain.
Both cats are in the cat tree. But Gilgamesh is in Casa Gilgamesh. And so that's why the cat tree is wobbling. It's because Mr. Fat. Mr. Fat. And Brian's looking at him. What's your name?
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
That's a lie.
That's definitely not his real name.
No.
No, of course not. Could you please lower your voice?
Fine.
Ask him again.
Listen.
And I really need to finish this cigarette.
But he hasn't left yet.
Fine.
No. We won't. Now,
Bitch.
if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Oh, suggest him. My. That's my puppy dog eyes. I'm gonna fail this one because I just won on 3%.
This
Okay.
isn't the place or time for questions. Who knows who might be watching from the distance, hidden behind the curtains.
Okay. Listen, I'm just trying to make things okay again. Can we meet again somewhere else?
For a moment, the man on the balcony seems almost vulnerable. Something moves in the depths of his feline eyes. Compassion and a hint of understanding.
I am sorry, but I really don't have the information you're looking for.
But, hold on, what's that? For a split second, his hand lingers, as though gesturing towards a stone placed right next to the front door. It's a sign.
Good luck with the investigation.
Thanks, Andy. Suspicious.
He's gone.
What?
No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself.
You're right.
He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case. He did leave us a sign. Did you see that? He wanted to draw our attention to that stone right over there. If we find a way inside the building, we can ask around for his apartment.
Great. Nice rock.
A stone, like any other, lying in a whirl of sleet and mud. There's a key beneath it, rusty from the dirt.
This must be for the front door. Pity doesn't have the apartment number on it. This building has many apartments, and a man can be in any of them.
There's a wiener on the door.
We'll just have to go in and see.
Okay. What else have we got? I'm gonna punch this kid in the head. Wait, let me look at this first. Talk to the smoker. Well, not so tough now that I'm on your side of the fence.
Come to slit my throat in my sleep.
You're not sleeping,
Logic
idiot.
error. She's not sleeping right now.
Why? Isn't this the fucking autism creature brain? And I said the same thing as autism creature.
Pig's come to take me out.
Are you sleeping right now?
Don't get fucking clever with me, pig. You think you're so clever. Trying to sneak up on me?
You loser child. Did you max logic IRL? Well, you said I didn't, so what's the truth, Torb? What's the goddamn truth? Let's look at this stuff. Cleaning chemicals. Free glasses! Oh, you know I'm about to. +1 logic, -1 authority, because I look silly. Oh, snap. Pop the fuck off, my guy.
Yes?
I wanted to see if you would notice. I wanted to see if he'd be like, where your clothes go? Old shoe rack. These shoes come in 3 different sizes. Apartment 12. Uh-oh. What's this, a bathroom? Nice. Shower curtains are covered in slime. Free money! How much money do I have now? Money! Where's my money counting? Next to the time. I thought that was my PlayStation number because it looks like a D-pad. I really did not know what that was because I thought it was like a D-pad or something. Okay, so this is where the guy was, and so he could be out here probably. Let's look at this. 5-pointed star on the wall.
Just a 5-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers.
Rose, thanks for the raid.
Communism, in other words.
Thank you so much. Hope you had a good stream. Rose raid, Rose raid. There are communists.
I keep my armistice handy, detective.
He doesn't actually reach for his gun.
Inspect
the star
it.
and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted.
Welcome to communism, Rose and Raiders.
During the revolution. Even today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure.
What does it evoke?
Nothing at all yet. Right now, it's just meaningless shapes on a wall.
My comrade.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says, number 11. You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel.
10. 9 is locked. Number 8 with an overflowing mailbox. Who's this?
Give me a moment.
Old women love me.
The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
Mo, are you all right?
I'm fine. Fine. Don't you worry about me.
You're still worried. It's very worrying.
Now, what do you want from me, policeman?
She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the residence.
I'm looking for a young male in his mid-20s, dark hair, skinny build.
Yes, yes. I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil.
That used to be Andy before he quit smoking.
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show.
This guy's got a Sunday friend.
What's he in trouble for?
Just want to talk to him. Uh-oh.
What was so funny about that?
He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony, It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening.
Usually home.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony.
Who are you?
I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways.
You live here?
If you could call it living.
Oh.
I have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room.
Let's buy her a new place to live.
Bigger than a closet. But I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company. And
she hasn't spoken to anyone for a while. Even her sentences feel rusty.
Oh, well, now that makes me want to keep talking to her, but I don't actually have any more questions. Sorry, lady. I would buy you a new house if I could. We're closed. What do we see out this window? The sea? Someone has torn down the wall. Old grocery list.
What happened here?
This looks so
Put
sad.
Your emotions aside.
Oh.
Try to focus on abstract, impersonal things. But this reeks of sadness.
Can't foreclose an apartment with a hole in the wall.
It will still be accessible through the apartment next to it. That one didn't have a door. Sadly, nothing of great value remains here.
There's always something in the fridge.
Indeed.
Nice. Something happened to me, though, for being a big baby, right? I got some kind of minus for being sensitive. For saying it was sad. Free stuff? Hey, that looks like blood or something. Take all of it. Someone lives back there? Okay. Did you steal from her fridge? No, she lives by the coal. He said, come here, piggo. That's rude. What do you want?
The streets will flow
Well,
red
they
once
said.
more. A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
The streets
Okay.
will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
Communism.
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull.
Hell
What
yeah.
else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
Yes.
Go where? Accosting a minor?
Listen to your partner, pigman. Keep your grubby hooves off little old ladies.
She's grown frustrated with her work and welcomes the opportunity to challenge authority in other ways.
Wait, is this a child?
That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not paint. It's heavy fuel oil.
Is that heavy fuel oil? I need some paint and your brush too. I need to, for art. It's for art, okay?
Well, if it's for art, but what kind of art are we talking about?
I haven't thought of anything yet, but I'm sure I
Then
will.
you have time to find your own fucking brush.
To crush a man's dreams like that, I hope you're happy.
There, piggy. I guess art just isn't really you. 'Cause you suck in life and in everything.
Alright?
They do
Piss.
say the painter always paints his own portrait.
Man, that's
No,
lame.
It's great.
I'll find.
That's pretty fucked up. Even for you, piggo.
What if I add some interpretive
I
dance?
think everyone would rather you didn't.
Please, I need
You're
to do
a
art.
real sad sack. You know that?
Yes!
Go ahead then. Art it up. Just try not to hurt yourself. And no self-portraits. Oh, but
I got the
all
last
out
3%
for
though. I did.
That fuel oil was marked red for use by government vehicles only.
Art time.
Oh well, nothing we can do about it now.
You know what you should be able to find in your government-issued vehicle? Red-dyed heavy fuel oil.
Can't I just use paint?
Are you kidding me? Fuel oil is so much cooler. No way you're disfiguring that beautiful wall with something as pedestrian.
Justin 420, the weed number. Not to point it out, but to point it out, the weed number. Hello, thank you so much for the raid. We're playing Disco Elysium for the first time. And we love communism and feminism, which I said feminism last time too. Thank you so much also for the 3 months. I hope you had a good stream. Look! Here! Look! One of my sons. And just for you, Justin Lovers. There he was. That's Gilgamesh in his Casa de Gilgamesh, and then this is Brian in Casa de Brian. There he is. Thank you so much. Yeah, Disco Elysium has been really fun. Brian and Gilgamesh they're supposed to be Ragdoll and Maine Coon mixes. And Brian, you can see he does look kind of Ragdoll coloration. And he does have the Maine Coon tufts at the end of his ear. And then Gilgamesh might have a different dad or something. But he's kind of huge. And so he is funny looking. I think it's like a high percentage of cats that are calicos are girls, but that there is like a very small percentage that can be boy. Same with orange cats, I think. Perhaps. But welcome. It's the Disco Elysiums. We are still on day 1 at 3 p.m. and I'm considering if I'm going to do art. Kim, can I have some of your fuel?
Is for my kinema. Use your own fuel if you are unable to contain your artistic impulses, but please, leave my kinema out of it.
You know anything about the recent murder?
Snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
Yeah, tell her, Kim.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
Oh, I do like fucko. What are you doing to the wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural.
Ooh, I'm good at art.
Graffitio visible from low orbit. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
I have an opinion on this. Want to hear it? Proceed.
Yeah?
Keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to
Why
me
is everyone
now
around
that
here
I have
such
an
a
official RCM stamp of approval.
absolute bastard?
She means the opposite. You've lessened her desire to deface the building.
Well, I guess that works, right? What are you looking at?
The lieutenant furrows his brow at another one of your eccentricisms.
Okay. Or the woman performing maintenance on the boat.
Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her
Certain
girlish
pot.
features.
I'm a cop. Well, how does she know that? I'm in plain clothes.
The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Ooh, why?
Ozon is an archipelago 2 days' travel away from Rivershore. Its moneyed residents, used to posh restaurants and upscale boutiques, rarely have reason to visit Martinez.
Who is she?
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her. She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing.
Okay.
You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, you know? Do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky. Throwing her off is our best bet.
Good idea, piggies. Run along now. Fuck her shit up good. Impound that boat while you're at it. I'd like to watch her swim back to Ozon.
The fuck?
Watch your back, Ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
Yeah, and you look like a weird little crow. Nice paintbrush. Paint the wall. Oh, this must be the old woman. Oh. Enough coal for several winters. Cindy? No, I think the old woman lives here. What's in here? Free trousers? I'm excited. Thank you for following, all of y'all. Are these jorts? Oh, I thought they were jorts. +1 electrochemistry, -1 reaction speed. Well, we look kind of cooler, don't we?
The pockets of these new jeans are perfect for sticking your hand into. Makes you look cool, calm, and collected. As your hand enters the pocket, your fingers brush against something soft, yet crinkly.
I'm not stealing. If they wanted it, they wouldn't put it in the fire hole.
It's a chewing gum wrapper. It reminds you of the fruity juice of apricots. You should inspect it closer if you have time. Something about the wrapper's texture is familiar. By the way, the raw materials were most likely exported from Seaguy, the apricot suzerainty, and processed in
My autism senses are tingling.
Chewing gum, loved by kids of today and yesterday. Something about it is familiar, and not only to your fingers.
I can do stuff with it. Put it where my hat. Wear it as a hat. Perhaps. Okay. Let's go back in here. Oh, should I ask her if she lives in the coal room? Hey, fucko, do you live in the coal room? And that's why you're so mean?
Hello again, officers.
Hey.
Have you come to admire? Oh, not only have you found my address, you've discovered my biggest secret. I'm a coal miner.
It's not the nicest place, but I guess it'll have to do.
It doesn't have to do anything at all. Nothing does. Like me.
That's not her pants.
Right now, I'm doing nothing at all.
No, I think the skinny man, we have to go around the other way. Don't you have a real home?
Anyone in a city like this?
If there's pain about any particular home she's lost, she's buried it deep.
No.
Fortified herself against it.
Shoot, Piggy. It's what you do, isn't it?
Fine. Alright, let me see if I can at least get to the apartment of this person. Symmetrical, thanks for the 50 months. I think it was this way to go to the other balcony. Is there just auto run options? Because it's like, if I click a certain way, I run, but then if I unclick it, I stop running. And why would I not want to run everywhere? Money, please. Oh, hold it. Can I just Wasta? Okay, fuck off. I could Wasta this whole time. So this must be Andy's house. Hello, it's me.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really
Your Sunday
values their
friend.
security. Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Let's see if anyone's home. Knock on the door.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best
the
chance to catch
evening.
him is in the evening. We should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
Yes?
Tomorrow, 9 p.m., right here. Apartment number 28. Good, let's go.
It's a date, Kim.
Remember, tomorrow. He's probably gone for today. No one answers.
We should return tomorrow.
Okay. Fine, we'll return tomorrow. So, let's see. Let's go in here. I'm pressing caps lock and nothing. Maybe caps lock for Wasta. A date with Kim? Let's go out. I'm wondering. Alright, so we've got all this stuff. There's no way for us to go this way. Our nice wall that we're going to paint. Let's look at this stuff. Ah! Why does it look like, a face? I see, okay. Let's talk to this lady. Okay. This is worth more than you'll ever earn in your life. Hey, Richo!
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce. Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
What gave us away?
Honestly, I've said it to every drunk in town, and you're the first one who's responded.
What is implied here? That you're a drunk? She hasn't actually said it to every drunk in town. It was spoken in jest.
This is, oh my god, literally the autism one. I'm a police officer.
Of course you're not. It was only a joke.
Shake her hand.
I'm glad to see you here. I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM.
It's nice the game
matter,
has an
I will,
autism
gladly.
skill. I think so.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual.
Uh-oh.
But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
Kim's covering
There's
for me.
a trace of irony
Thank you.
in his voice. Mischief, even. This is a tactic.
Ooh.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
It's hard to get a read on her precise disposition, but she appears helpful.
You know something about these
The man
tattoos?
who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
How is you looking at the photo tied to the
I
lynching?
cannot tie the fourth day to the bat's day on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
She
Okay.
wants to answer the question. Protocol keeps her from it.
Tell me about this.
Quite a few things, I'm afraid. The
Okay.
information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have
Uh-oh.
to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
How curious. Why is that, Detective?
Awkwardness washes over the conversation. The woman doesn't like this turn of events.
It is related to my medical.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything at all.
Oh dear. Some kind
I
of
think that's...
encephalopathic amnesia. I don't even know how to respond.
That was a better answer than saying I was very drunk,
I do
madam.
believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCN.
Yes.
Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply
Oh
can't
my
share
goodness.
anything more until I've seen that badge.
I gotta find my badge. Unless I do a favor for you.
She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
Let's try it.
She's a negotiator. Just float a favor at her. Insinuate.
Surely there's some other way to demonstrate our law enforcement credentials, such as...
I will be frank with you.
I was
If I'm
gonna make
going
a
to break
vagina
protocol,
eating
I
joke,
need
but I
to be
didn't know how
able
to tie it in.
justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something very tangible.
You're in, but expect her to drive a hard bargain.
Like what?
Reports from inside Terminal B suggest it's a hub for the local drug trade. This is an open secret in Martinez. The Union controls the terminal, so it goes to reason. The company has tried looking into this matter before, to no avail. Perhaps someone with your authority and resources might turn over the right stones. Or you can recover your badge, though if I may be blunt with you, it sounds like that may be a lost cause.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Excuse us. Yes, Kim? Kim!
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
How did you hope it would go?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchman.
I thought it was going well.
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
He doesn't let it show, but there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation. Maybe this is all her plan. She might have heard about you.
Ooh. I'm sorry for putting us in this situation. I'll handle it.
I'm sure you will, Detective.
Maybe she heard about my condition.
I wouldn't go that far. Her reaction did come off as sincere to me. I think she's just quick to adapt. She's a professional, after all.
Should we not investigate the
No.
drug trafficking?
If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done, and demand for her information on the lynching.
Ooh, okay. What about my
Oh,
badge, though?
That would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large, and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters.
The situation might have changed drastically by the time you locate it.
Okay.
Time is of the essence.
You could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months.
Okay, let's get back to her then. You know what? We've investigated your drugs.
Good. What can I help you with?
Can you tell me about the strike?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
What is your role?
I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to
Interesting.
Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place. Now they won't even let me into the harbour.
There's a 2-meter-20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
Oh. You mean Measurehead?
Yes, Jean-Luc Measurehead.
What about before
Let's
that?
say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with
What if
Mr.
she said
Clare,
schedule?
union boss.
Would you like
Mr.
that?
Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike.
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both
No.
times the union won significant
What if
concessions,
I were
including
to...
overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
What if I were to schedule some negotiation? Frick, I can't even say it wrong. What if I were to schedule some negotiations with you?
Ludicrous even. It's meant.
What happened to him?
Mr. Clare told him to... How did he put it? Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Not cool.
Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
Mr. Boyle?
Sounds like usual aggressive posturing.
Zero Master, thanks for the bits. How was there too? And that from the bits. What about the scabs?
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock come to plead for work where the union refuses to? If they were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not right now, at least.
It's implied. She's open to discussing this matter with you at a later occasion.
Of course. How else can I help?
Tell me about the drugs.
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
And you want us
Yes,
to investigate?
But you won't get anything out of Evrart and the Dock Workers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
The handoff. The motor lorries at the roundabout.
Well, I need bolt
Unlikely,
cutters.
officer. I'm talking about the lorries. Once the ingredients reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers, well beyond our grasp.
I was gonna say Kuno might know about them. Kuno knows about them.
Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment. I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
Uncovering Union secrets could also give you an upper hand when dealing with them.
Let's discuss something else.
Nods.
Of course, Detective.
That's all for now. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. What's all this then? The sun's come... Oh, I thought the sun was coming out, but it's not. Alright. Did we look at this door? Yes. Bin? Wait. Oh! 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 Yes, my dude! What does half-light mean? -1 half-light. I look so cool, though. Do I still need these rubber gloves? +1 interfacing. I guess they're helping. Nice, dude. Half-light's a skill. Will it tell me in here? It's a yellow one. Oh. Right? Or no, it's a pink one. Fight or flight? I figured it was a skill because of the plus or minus. But it doesn't exactly give me information on exactly... Oh, here it is. Let the body take control. Threaten people. What? I don't look threatening to you? Hmm? Are you not threatened by me? Feel threatened. Are you not threatened? Hello, hello? Here's the stupid bookstore. Why can't I pick up these nice bottles here? Oh, what's this? Oh, it's just the peepee hole thing. I mean, peep hole.
This operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum.
Look inside.
A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onuk written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards.
Yeah, I wonder what the fuck that means.
That's Kuno on the lens. Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower. You know this to be the star of Pericarnassus, or the Cairo, the central symbol of the Pericarnassian church, a star, a great moral height to be strived towards. The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights in the windows.
Cat it.
The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic.
Ew! Alright, what do we got in our journal? We've got a few things. We've done some things. I guess we can see if we want to do the drug investigation for the lady or not. Oh. Man and the wildfire. Is there free stuff in here?
This Post Lavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Good mail delivery box. Don't say anything,
The
Kim.
box seems happy.
Yay!
Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also.
Kiss this mailbox. What do you mean kiss this mailbox? Mail collection box. You should... Oh, I thought it said you should fuck the man up. Like the man. Like, down with the man. I've been there. Been
the
there.
mail collection box seems cathartic. Thankful even. So do you. You shudder. Then you swallow.
Very good investigating by me, if I do say so myself. Alright, I'll stand here next to these people, because I don't think I've talked to them. I was like, why are they throwing eggs all over the floor? Fire tracks leading onto the roof. An ancient water fountain. Alright. I'm gonna wait here by these people, and I'm gonna save the game. And even... I want to keep playing. But since I had a migraine for a lot of the day... and I have not eaten dinner yet... because I ate a late lunch... I will know my limits for today. Look at Mr. Hawaiian, Mr. Baby, Mr. Chicken. Mr. Oh, wrong button. Look at the leggy. Oh my goodness. The leggy hanging off. The leggy. The leggy hanging off. Main menu. Thanks for joining me. I will be back on... It will be a little bit of time now. Because I do Wednesday through Saturday. So the next time I'll see you will be Wednesday. Unless I feel like playing again before then. Because I am having a lot of fun and I really like it and it's a good time. So it's possible if I feel like streaming on like Monday or Tuesday, maybe I will. It depends. But I'm really enjoying it, so... Alright, let's see who's live. Maxed cozy vibes. I'm maxing them. I'm relaxing today. Maxing and relaxing. Go see Jamalki. How do I raid? Can I... Since I have the all chat viewer, it's not my chat. I go to my own channel and type it in my chat. Here we go. See you on Wednesday or potentially earlier. If you want to know when that happens, either set notifications on maybe, or join the Discord if you haven't. Or whatever. I don't know. I just work here. I just work here. See you next time. Enjoy. Give Jamalki a follow. He's really cool. And really nice. And an absolute gamer. And can you ask him who up playing with they worm? He likes that. He likes that. Say that to him. Thank you. See you soon. See you soon. See you soon.